Well, I'm here with my friend Uzi at his restaurant in the Jewish Quarter, and you've got to take a look at this view. It is stunning. You see the Mount of Olives, you see the Temple Mount, you see everything here just right below. And I've eaten here beautiful, fresh food. Uzi, tell me about how did you get involved in this restaurant? You said your dad's built or started in 1975, and you got involved in 79, but it's tucked away. It's not a restaurant, it's a destination restaurant, because you wouldn't necessarily just walk past it and find it as if it were on the main street or on the Cardo or...
It was not in the main street. It was in the main street when the Cardo was not found until 1989, when they opened it. Now the Cardo took but this is the path going to the Western Wall, so yes. People must, most of it we are working with tourism, with agency, tourism agency, with people who already know us. This year was the first time that I made a bar mitzvah for the son who I made bar mitzvah to his father a long time ago. So you understand? So
a second generation
That's
terrific.
Yeah.
And the bar mitzvahs are down, bat mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs are on a regular schedule at the Western Wall, aren't they? About 2 or 3 times a week?
No, there are 2 times a week, Monday and Thursday, and of course Shabbat, yes. Saturday. But Saturday we are closed, so these 2 days, it's, yeah.
Now, I read something interesting, Uzi, is that this top floor that we're on that gets the better view wasn't here when Walter Cronkite was here. Is that correct?
Exactly.
And he broadcast.
Yeah.
And what was the year for that?
Walter Cronkite broadcast here in 1977, when the peace process started with Egypt, and yes. He came to make a view on Israel. So one of the spots that he took, I think it was a large review that he made from here to the CNN. He was working, I think, in CNN, yes. And he took it from downstairs because this level was not yet. And also most of the houses here was not here in 1977. Also the yeshiva was not here, so you could see a big angle of the view from here.
Did you meet him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have a signature from him. I don't know where, but...
Have you had other newscasters or anchors come to appreciate the view?
Yes. Many politicians, singers. I think most people who came, famous one, just arrived, not said, but just arrived to see the view and passed to and go to the Western Wall. Many people, yes.
And you said this is a place in the city where everything happens. You can see the activity from all over.
All over. This the Jewish Quarter started in the 70s. It was half and half religion and non-religion. Until 1977, who could buy a house in the Jewish Quarter was by 2 criteria. One, it was lived before 48 in the Jewish Quarter, and he get back to his house, like you saw the old houses in the beginning, and who was Israeli resident and served in the army until 1977. Since 1977, it was open market. So they start to sell and the houses to everyone. So most of the people who came in this time start the inflation in Israel. So most of the people was from United States, Jewish or non-Jewish. They bought a lot of houses here, and then they make Aliyah. And since then, it's more religious. And today, it's much more religious than I know it from the beginning. And then you have, of course, the Arab section, and you have the Armenian section, and you have at least the Christian, because it's a little bit far from the Jewish quarter. But the Armenian, they are Christian also, but we are most in the Armenian, involved in the Armenian and the Muslim ones. And yes, it's up and down, and we feel much before the situation where it's going to. If you have like before 2000, all the Intifada, the second Intifada, we knew it before it, half year before it. It was many reasons. They said the trigger was when Sharon went to the Temple Mountain. Maybe it was a trigger, but this was not the reason. The reason starts much before. And yes, you can see even the clashes that you have on the mountains from time to time. The restaurants, or do you see the soldiers came on the policemen? You can see it from here. So many news come to broadcast from here.
When you were talking about the first Intifada, that's when 50% of the Jews were not coming here, but the evangelical Christians were. And we host, ICEJ hosts the annual Feast of Tabernacles, Sukkot, the Festival of Booths, and we were coming year after year, and the hotels and the restaurants would open up for us. They would be very thankful, and they would cry when we leave, because...
Exactly.
And that was a very tough time for all of you. And yet you've been here almost 40 years, so you have staying power. And I've eaten here, and it's very, very fresh food, and the view is like second to none anywhere in the world. And so Uzi, it's great being here with you. Is there anything like you would like to say to us, or Canadian viewers?
Yes, first of all, you are welcome anytime. Not just in the West that you are support us, or even when it's become nice, easy, comfortable, you are welcome every time, and we are not forget what you done for us, really. So the message is I hope it will be peace, but if not, we are together, and we can run the place for you, or welcome every time.
Please share this video, and on YouTube, click the button below to become a subscriber. In consideration of Canada's 150th birthday, please consider 150 ways to bless Israel through your Christian embassy, the ICEJ Canada. Consider becoming a $150 monthly donor. Plant 150 trees, 150 prayers for Israel. The opportunities are endless. Please contact us.